starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Michael Lodeholtz. The pandemic put a lot of things on hold, but elections still continued with some changes. Many voters turned to absentee voting and used ballot boxes, which served as a safer and more convenient way to vote during the pandemic. But now, after a recent Wisconsin Supreme Court ruling, drop boxes are no longer allowed. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson tells us what this means for Northwoods voters.
For 22 years, Robin Haggart has come across challenges in her job.
You know, different rulings, the voter ID thing, we went through all that, being rescinded and then back in, and just kind of last minute election things that we have to deal with on election day.
But this one is new. Haggart is the Minocqua town clerk. She handles each and every absentee ballot that goes through the town of Minocqua. A lot of those ballots went through a drop box in recent elections.
We implemented a drop box on the side of the building. It was the former book drop for the library during COVID, and it worked out extremely well. I mean, people really liked it. They complimented us on providing it for them, and it was used a lot.
In January, the Wisconsin Elections Commission advised town clerks like Haggart not to use ballot drop boxes. On Friday, July 8th, the state Supreme Court officially ruled absentee ballot drop boxes were illegal. Haggart says now she's having to clarify this to voters.
We've had to put some signage up. We've had to put extra notices in the ballot mailings so that they know that they have to bring them up in person to the town office if they prefer to drop them off versus mailing them.
Haggart is already seeing disappointed voters. Not only are drop boxes unavailable, but every person needs to bring their own ballot. This includes for couples and family members.
Yesterday, a gentleman brought in his mom's ballot. He's caring for her. I know him, I know her very well, but I had to turn him away and send him to the post office where he needed to mail the ballot.
After over 20 years as town clerk, Haggart knows this is just another obstacle to overcome.
So every day's a different day. You never know when you get to work what you're going to run into.
Reporting for Newswatch 12 in Minocqua, I'm Morgan Johnson.
Haggart has received 57 of 333 absentee ballots so far, ahead of the August 9th primary. Well, Jeff, it was a nice day out there, wasn't it?
Yeah, life in a northern town. Temperatures in the 70s out there today. Lots of sunshine once again. Tomorrow, same story, followed by some thunder showers getting in here on Friday. Right now, though, we're at 74 in Rhinelander. Also for Leona, 78 in Wausau. Getting warmer, and there are a lot of 80s in our 5 to 7 day forecast. In fact, there are upper 80s in the 7-day forecast. Also in there, some rain showers. Not tonight, not tomorrow, most likely on Friday, and probably Friday afternoon. There's this system over here that is going to move our direction and likely bring us scattered rain showers on Friday. But again, I wouldn't cancel any plans. We kind of 30% coverage on those, especially through the afternoon. So our forecast then tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies to mostly clear skies and a bit cool. If you're in a tent tonight, we're going to have low temperatures back in the mid-40s. Your full forecast is coming up. Michael?
A new report has been released detailing the death of a pregnant Stevens Point woman who overdosed on fentanyl. Laren C. Thomas and Isaiah N. Solis have each been charged with 2 counts of first-degree reckless homicide. Both are currently in jail on other charges and have been informed of these new charges. On June 1st, officers responded to a call at a home where they found a 27-year-old female that was unresponsive. A search of the scene revealed evidence of narcotic usage. A toxicology report later found that the victim did have fentanyl in her system at the time of death. After an investigation, detectives were able to identify Thomas and Solis for providing the narcotics to the female, who was also approximately 8 months pregnant at the time of her death. Overdose deaths involving fentanyl and other synthetic opioids are reaching another record high. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says close to 109,000 people died of drug overdoses for the year-long period that ended in February. According to the CDC, there was a slight dip in these fatalities in June, but they've risen again in the latest monthly data. The CDC also reported that the deaths involving fentanyl and other synthetic opioids have jumped to 85% in the past 2 years. The Republican gubernatorial candidate, Tim Michels, says he won't rule out anyone attempting to decertify President Joe Biden's 2020 win in Wisconsin. This comes even as legislative leaders and attorneys from both sides have dismissed the idea as impossible and unconstitutional. Michaels told WKOW-TV yesterday that he would need to see the details when asked if he would sign a bill to decertify the election results. Michaels' refusal to rule out the idea came days after Trump renewed his call for decertification following a 4-3 ruling by the conservative-leaning Wisconsin Supreme Court that absentee ballot drop boxes are illegal. Michaels was endorsed by President Trump earlier this year. Water ski clubs throughout the Northwoods are preparing for state competitions next week. The tournament starts next Thursday and runs through Sunday at Red Sands Beach in Lake Wazeeka. The Plum Skeeters are one of the teams prepping for state. They are looking forward to the challenge ahead.
I'm most excited for the competition-based part of it, competing against other teams, like what they have to bring, what they have to offer, and what we have to really offer when it comes to the actual state competition.
The club is preparing for many acts, including Around the Boat Act.
We basically just do a 360 around the boat, and we practice this every practice, and we have to nail this before state. And not a lot of other teams do it, so it's really tricky.
The tournament also is celebrating the 100th anniversary of the water skiing as a sport. They are asking attendees to wear their most vintage tournament gear throughout the weekend. One of the most popular activities in the Northwoods is driving ATVs and UTVs, either on trails or on roads. But it's important to stay safe while operating them. Derek Dryfirst has your ATV angle.
ATVs, UTVs, the UTVs have become very, very popular. There's still ATVs out there, but the sport is growing tremendously.
Paul Hagen, the president of the Hodag Four-Wheelers ATV-UTV Club, wants to make sure everybody stays safe while handling these vehicles.
That's your first priority as a club, is to make sure that everybody is safely riding. So yes, we are very much all about safety.
There are a number of ways you can stay safe while riding an ATV, like making sure children wear helmets while they ride and making sure you lay off the alcohol before driving.
Avoid alcohol when you're out riding. That's our preference. I know that people do it, and as long as you drink responsibly, that's fine, but we do prefer that you not ride and drink.
Other ways you can keep yourself and others safe is by obeying speed limits, especially on blacktop, as the tires of an ATV aren't meant for that type of road.
The tires are aggressive, and they don't grab as well as they do on trails, so the blacktop riding can be a little more hazardous, especially on corners.
These tips can keep you safe while out on the road.
We want you to have a safe, enjoyable ride, but we want you to do it safely. It's important to us.
For more information on how to stay safe while operating an ATV or UTV, visit the Hodag Four-Wheelers Club website to find out more.
Reporting in Rhinelander, Derek Dryfirst, Newswatch 12.
People are feeling the strain on their wallets this year, and for good reason. Coming up on Newswatch 12, hear just how high inflation has climbed to reach a 40-year peak. That's after weather right here on Newswatch 12.
Do you have sleep apnea? Struggling with your CPAP? Ditch the mask and let New Horizons Sleep Solutions help you achieve your best night's sleep. Dr. James Block is your expert in oral appliance therapy, a simple, comfortable treatment for snoring and sleep apnea. If you have a CPAP machine that you're struggling to use, consider oral appliance therapy to improve your sleep and protect your health. Call today to schedule a complimentary consultation appointment and wake up to a new horizon in sleep apnea treatment.
So Jacuzzi's been around for over 60 years, and if you've ever interacted with a Jacuzzi brand product, you know they know how to make water feel really good. And Jacuzzi's brought beautiful colors and textures and hardware choices, and everything's done in a day, and it's just a lovely shower system.
Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has some very exciting offers. Take a look. Now for a limited time, we are cutting our installation costs in half and postponing payments for 12 full months. Call 1-800-Tundraland or visit us at tundraland.com today.
Oh boy, would you look at that field goal he kicked right there? That looks fantastic. boy, it looks like you need to stop at Tomahawk Furniture and Guns. Furniture and Guns? Now, they've got everything you need at great prices. Recliners, sofas, mattresses, and guns.
High Point Sand and Gravel provides high-quality riprap, sand, and screened topsoil for almost any need. The high-quality rock and stone, boulders, and clear stone enhance the function and beauty of your home or business. Offering convenient delivery or pickup throughout northern Wisconsin and the UP, High Point Sand and Gravel provides premium landscaping materials, specializing in producing beautiful decorative stone for all types of landscaping projects. Contact High Point Sand and Gravel to help make your next project a dream come true.
Birchfield Nurseries of Rhinelander has been servicing northern Wisconsin since 1950. Birchfield Nurseries grows all of their own plants, and you will always find healthy, hardy, and well-maintained plants. Let their experienced staff answer any of your landscaping questions. They also handle shredded bark mulch, compost, and topsoil. For all your lawn care needs, they carry sod, premium gas seed, and lawn fertilizer. Consider one of the professional landscape crews to do the work for you. If you want experience with quality, call Birchfield Nurseries.
There you are. Welcome back, my friends. Well, it's pretty amazing that we get to live here. Some fog and clouds early today, followed by lots of sunshine. There's a couple clouds out there now, not a big deal at all, with high temperatures back in the less humid 70s today. But tomorrow, the heat begins to return, and we have 80s back in the forecast real soon. Out there right now, it's 74 in Rhinelander with a calm wind at the airport and a dew point there of 48. Very dry air locked in place currently. Over in Wausau, it's almost 80 for you, 78, a calm wind there as well, and that dew point is creeping up into near 50 right now in Wausau. Around the horn, we're talking about low 70s to upper 70s across our region. A bit warmer for us tomorrow, and then we're going to crank up the heat again as we have much warmer temperatures on the way. We're the cool kids right now, but look at all the heat to the west of us. 100 right now in North Platte. We're not going to do 100, but there is a significant heat wave coming our way that once it gets here, most likely over the weekend, it's going to stick around for a while. In fact, here's the trend. 77 tomorrow, and then we're up in the 80s for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and there are those mid-80s back in the forecast. A couple signs now that these could easily be low 90s for a few of you on Monday into Tuesday of next week, and then beyond that, the long-range trend pretty much through the end of July keeps us above average in temperatures across the Midwest and the Great Lakes and the South. So overall, we are in a very warm pattern right now. So if your AC has been working well, good for you. If not, you might want to get that looked at as much warmer temperatures are on the way beginning as soon as this weekend. Well, let's take a look at this. So here's the drought monitor, right? So where it's been dry across the U.S. And of course, decades of droughts across the West, all sorts of water problems for them. For us, though, it's been a little drier on here. Now, not drought dry, but it's been dry. The area in yellow here is like level 1 of drought conditions, level 2 across parts of far western Wisconsin. So overall, your garden would like some rain, and there is some rain in the forecast, but not a lot into the weekend and beyond. Certainly no rain out there for us tonight. Lots of clear skies out there now, or partly cloudy skies, and there's really not much to the west of us for a day or two until we get this guy in there. That's going to arrive for us on Friday, or the energy with it will. It'll likely give us some thunder showers on Friday afternoon. You can see what's happening, though. Big high pressure right here. Everything kind of going around it. That trend will continue into Friday afternoon before we get probably a few thunder showers in here later Friday into Saturday as well. So our forecast then tonight, though, is lots of clear skies out there. So if you're sleeping in a tent tonight, this could be a bit cool. Find somebody and snuggle, right? Look for low temperatures down near 46 with a calm wind at the airport, too. For tomorrow, it's Thursday already. Lots of sunshine tomorrow and just gorgeous, right? 77, a bit warm for a couple of you, I know, but a calm wind pretty much all day tomorrow once again. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow we're dry. There is that chance, about 30% chance for showers and storms, non-severe on Friday. Most likely, though, after dark on Friday into Saturday morning. Saturday, it looks like we're going to get wet, especially Saturday morning, 83. And then, look, we're going to crank up the heat and your AC bill. Sunday, 85. Monday, 88. Tuesday, 86. With lots of sunshine back in the forecast next week. Mike?
Inflation in the U.S. is surging to the highest level in 40 years. the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that consumer prices rose 9.1% last month in a year-over-year comparison. That's the highest rate since 1981. It's also higher than the 8.8% that economists predicted, according to Refinitiv. Analysts say gas prices played a major factor in June's spike, with the national average rising above $5 per gallon in much of the U.S., according to AAA. The Bureau also reported that the electricity prices rose 13.7% for the 12-month period ending in June. Natural gas prices also jumped 38.4% for the same period of time. The fallout continues tonight after the release of the surveillance video from the mass shooting at Robb Elementary in Uvalde, Texas. Some of the strongest reactions are coming from the parents of the young victims. Jay Gray has a closer look.
The images, another gut punch for the parents of students murdered during the attack.
My baby, she was scared. I know she was scared. They were all scared. And I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
During 4 minutes of highly edited surveillance video obtained and released by the Austin American-Statesman and KVUE-TV, the 18-year-old gunman is seen walking into Robb Elementary with an assault rifle, followed by police who rush down a hallway, but when fired on, quickly retreat.
Because they got gunfire, they retreated. The officers ain't trained to retreat when they're gonna do. They have to save these children, and they did not do that.
The video goes on to show an army of officers gathering, waiting for more than an hour to confront the shooter.
It's a human being, standing there, just hearing our children cry and not doing anything.
Families of the victims had been told they would get a chance to review the video before it was released to the public. That was supposed to happen on Sunday. But the Austin media outlets released the images on Tuesday.
It's disrespectful to not just us, but our kids' memories.
In an editorial, the newspaper defends its decision, pointing out the screams of children were edited out of the video and saying, "We have to bear witness to history, and transparency and unrelenting reporting is a way to bring change." As the families and this community continue to deal with the unrelenting pain of all they've lost. Jay Gray, NBC News.
Now high school should be a time for making memories and playing a little bit of sports. Coming up on Newswatch 12, find out how some high schoolers from across the state are gathering to play for a good cause.
Follow the path through the beautiful gardens to the lakefront at Pirates Hideaway. Enjoy ice cream on the sky deck overlooking the Eagle River chain of lakes. In addition to offering cruises on the pirate ship, Pirates Hideaway has a full bar, outdoor yard games, wood fire pizzas, appetizers, and more. Enjoy relaxing summer evenings with live music on the beach. Pirates Hideaway in Eagle River. Stop by and experience one of the most unique lakeside family attractions in northern Wisconsin. Visit EagleRiverPirates.com for information.
Blood donation helps people survive the toughest part of their life. But life is so much more than just surviving. Every drop of blood can become someone else's experience of a lifetime. When you donate blood this summer, you're giving the gift of moments that become memories. Your blood donation, their summer. Schedule today at communityblood.org. The Community Blood Center, connecting lives, sharing life.
Stony Creek Home and Garden in Minocqua carries a great selection of stylish and extremely durable outdoor furniture. View the finest brands such as Lloyd Flanders, Pollywood, Ebel, Jensen, Seaside Casual, and Jensen Outdoor, and at competitive prices. Create the outdoor room of your dreams. Liven up your home with flowers, trees, shrubs, ceramic planters, and many more greenhouse wonders. View Stony Creek Home and Garden's unique items just south of Minocqua on Highway 51.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Looking for a grill or smoker? Powerhouse Lawn and Leisure has the best selection around. Charcoal, pellet, wood-fired, and gas, we've got them all. Plus 115 sauces and rubs to choose from. You'll find something you love. Powerhouse Lawn and Leisure in Merrill.
Enter a haven for European-style baking at Boulangerie in Tomahawk. Fresh breads, pastries, soups, salads, and more. The finest ingredients prepared from scratch with a fanatical eye for detail. Simply the best. You deserve Boulangerie.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? This mirror won't tell you that, but it's got its own magic. Look closely. You can see an image of a Buddha surrounded by rays of light. The mirror dates back to the 15th or 16th century, but it had been sitting in storage in the Cincinnati Art Museum until someone started researching so-called magic mirrors. This discovery makes the museum one of only a handful of institutions in the world to own a magic mirror. The 2022 Wisconsin Football Coaches Association All-Star Charity Football Games benefiting Children's Wisconsin will be held July 15th and 16th, with all three All-Star games taking place at Titan Stadium at the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. More than 400 high school athletes from across the state were nominated by their coaches to play in the prestigious event. Of those players, 220 were chosen for spots on 6 teams to play in the annual North vs. South games. In return for the honor of participating, each player raises funds for Children's Wisconsin. The total fundraising goal for players and coaches for this year's event is $400,000, which will support the physical, social, and mental health care Children's Wisconsin provides to kids and families.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
I 100% believe Joe Biden is to blame for the rising prices.
Some of the smallest things have almost doubled in price over the last 2 years.
Ron Johnson has always fought for lower taxes, and that's more important now than ever. Ron Johnson is a fighter. He's a fighter for all of us.
He's for the people, and he's for Wisconsin.
He's not afraid to speak his mind and fight for what's right.
Who will I vote for? Ron Johnson.
I know he'll fight for the families of Wisconsin, and I know he'll fight for me.
Wisconsin Truth PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Hey friends, Bella Friday here, and I am joined by Brian Gottlieb today from Jacuzzi Bath Remodel. Brian, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Bella.
So tell me, what are some of the most common reasons that people are updating their bath today?
It's really 2 reasons. Sometimes it's just for beauty. Maybe they have a tub that's really hard to clean, it's fiberglass, or it's stuck in the 70s, it's salmon, or it's blue. But a whole other reason is for safety. Some people have a tough time stepping over their bathtub and really can't take a shower safely, and that's a real important reason to change it.
And what makes the jacuzzi shower system so special?
So Jacuzzi's been around for over 60 years, and if you've ever interacted with a Jacuzzi brand product, you know they know how to make water feel really good. So imagine a whole line of showers and baths with that same experience. And Jacuzzi's brought beautiful colors and textures and hardware choices, and everything's done in a day, and it's just a lovely shower system.
And how does someone choose the right jacuzzi shower for their home?
Somebody from Team Jacuzzi Bath Remodel will come to your home. All the shopping happens at home. It's nice and convenient. And they'll bring all kinds of wall samples with them. They'll bring all the choices that you want to make so you can actually put it into your bathroom and see what it's going to look like. They even design it on an iPad so you can see what your bathroom will look like when it's finished. It's a great experience.
Yeah, it really sounds like an amazing experience. And you only use employees. You don't use subs.
We do. Yeah, we think that's just a better customer experience. So if we say we're going to be at your home at 7:30 on a Tuesday, we're going to show up because they're employees and we get to control the schedule.
Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has some very exciting offers. Take a look. Trade in that old, tired bath for a brand new 2022 model. Have a bathroom that's outdated, cracked, or just plain ugly? We'll take your old model and design a brand new bath or shower of your dreams. Call now and we'll give you 50% off installation, postpone payments for 12 full months, and make monthly payments affordable to your budget. Call 1-800-Tundraland or visit tundraland.com today.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
All right, Michael, mostly 70s out there right now, but warmer temperatures are not too far away. It's going to really feel like summer around here going forward. Look at all the heat to the west of us. North Platte's at 100. And, you know, we're not going to do 100, but we could easily do 90 next week, Tuesday or Wednesday. But overall, much warmer temperatures are on the way. Here's a 7-day. So 77 tomorrow, lots of sunshine, we'll take it. A couple of thunder showers on Friday into Saturday morning. That won't be an all-day rain, but it may get in the way of some of you. And then look what happens. We're going to bring high pressure in Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, lots of sunshine, and temperatures back up near 90 on Monday into Tuesday.
Oh, it's going to be a hot week next week,
And
Jeff.
humid.
Oh, my gosh. I'm going to be able to feel the weather.
Up in the lake.
Well, thank you for joining us here at Newswatch 12 at 5. Stay tuned for nightly news with Lester Holt.